Hello viewers, how are you? Welcome to all in another session and most important session of English grammar where we learn very important topic in English grammar and you can say most asking topic in English grammar as well, and that is subject verb agreement. So let's start the video without wasting a single minute. Before we go ahead, I wanted to clear you. This very topic is consist of very much or more many rules, and one who has considered these rules are very going to be very vast. This is not the reality. The reality is that when you tackle these rules with a very unique way, that I am going to clear all very concept that is used in particular topic, uh, then you feel proud of yourself. So let's start the video without wasting a single minute. Once again, this is Himanshu and this video is brought to you by my NDA with Himanshu. So let's get start. So first question is, what is subject, verb and agreement? It is also known as syntax. You may know this syntax. Then what is subject, verb and agreement? Means subject is used, verb is used according to subject. Whether the subject is singular, then the verb is also singular, and when subject is plural, then verb should use plural. That's simple. But these are the not only rules. Most of rules are contradictory to itself. So in this video you will find all the rules that is related to this very chapter, that is subject verb agreement. So coming on to my point, what I was saying, subject must have an agreement to its verb in a sentence, obvious baat, and verb also agreement with subject. Means which nature you use subject and which type of verb you use in a sentence, both have to match each other. Listen. Okay. And here is a slide which clear you all pros related to this very topic, that is subject, verb and agreement. First of all, some examples are given here. He comes. He is coming. Let me adjust my screen so you can clear it with. And the third example is, you are, they were. In upcoming slide you will also find which subject you can call singular subject and which one is plural. Stay tuned. And here is a slide which I think you may wait for it. Which subject I can call singular and which one is plural? Then here is the answer. verb plus s या es. Oh. Verb plus s या es, it makes singular verb. And noun plus s या es, it makes plural subject. And yeah, this is very important slide. And I told you guys, this is the very important and very important. How? Then watch. Noun plus s या es, plural noun, it makes plural. And verb plus s या es, it makes singular verb. What does it refer? Means go is a plural verb, run is a plural verb, play is a plural verb. And when we add s या es to this verb, according to its rule, then it turns into singular verb. And when we add s या es to any noun, noun could be mango, pen, classroom, etc., then it turns into plural subject. And this is the fundamental and fundamental concept of subject, verb and agreement. If you know, if you don't know, and if you don't know this very important line which is written for you here, then you may find very difficulty in upcoming slide as well. So first of all, I suggest you that if you have to clear this concept, and I hope this is clear to all. So go ahead. And here is a slide where rules of subject verb agreement exactly started. What first rule suggest you? If two subjects are joined by and, if two subjects are joined by and, in generally this subject is considered as plural subject. What I am saying, when two or more subject is connected by and, or you can say joined by and, it makes plural subject. How? Then watch. Sharat and Amit. Sharat and Amit. Here is a two name, you can say two noun, Sharat and Amit, is connected by which conjunction? And. Then what is right? Is or are? Then definitely Sharat and Amit are connected by and. Then by the rule of subject verb agreement, when the two noun or two subject connected by and, it makes plural. By this sense, we can use are instead of is. Do not use is with this type of sentence. Okay. And similarly, second example is also written for you here. Rajma and chawla is or are my favorite dish. Then rajma is another noun, another type of food, you may know. And chawal is also a food. Is or are my favorite dish. Dono are. This is correct. And these rule have a certain exception as well, I told you here, but in upcoming slide you will Also find this exception, what I am saying right now. So stay tuned. This rule has an exception. Go ahead. And some examples, or you can say some practice question, is also given to you. First of all, you have to pause your video and attempt it by yourself, and then watch it. Let me describe. Economic independence and education has made women more assertive. You no need you need not to translate this sentence into Hindi and English into Hindi. You need to detect whether a verb is used according to subject or not. If not, you have to correct it yourself. Let's start. Economic independence and education. These are the two separate things and connected by and. So by the rule of subject verb agreement, we have to use plural verb, and has is a singular verb. So has is replaced by which verb? Have. Has is replaced by have. So correct answer is going to be have instead of has. Getting my point? Okay. Go ahead. And here is another question given to you. Cricket and Bollywood gets a lot of attention from the Indian media. Here is cricket is another game, and Bollywood. Okay. Here cricket and Bollywood is a totally different thing. So you have to use plural plural verb for plural subject. So gets turned into get. Remove s. Getting my point? Okay. And these are all questions related to previous rules as I mentioned, and this is another important and most important concept related to subject verb agreement is given to you guy. And listen carefully. If an article comes only with first subject, then singular helping verb is used, and when article is used with both subject, then plural verb is used. Let me describe it in different way, or you can say by example. So example is written below. What example? The director and producer of a film have or has come. You have to pick out on the basis of above written statement. The director and producer. What I was saying a few seconds ago, if an article is used with one subject, then singular subject is used. What does it mean? It means the director and producer is the same man who the director and a producer is the same person. Here I am talking about same person. Not director is another person and producer is another. Director and producer is same person. So we have so when we talk about any a single thing or person, we have to use singular verb instead of a plural verb. Getting my point? Let's go ahead. And here is the answer. Here is correct answer is has. Has is going to be a correct answer. Okay. And the second example is also written for you here, guy. The artist and writer have died. You have to pick out an incorrect part of this sentence. So let me describe it. The artist article is used before single subject, that is the, and writer. What does it mean? It means the artist who is writer also, or you can say writer who is artist also. It means uh, we are talking about a single man, artist who is writer also, or you can another way, artist who is also writer, or writer who is also himself an artist. So you have to replace have with has. Done? Okay. And here is another example is also written for you here, guys. The financial advisor and financial officer have neglected their work. Pick out an error from this very sentence. Uh, Let me reiterate this sentence. The financial advisor and finance officer have, we have to replace have and their, both. Their. Have is replaced by has, or there is replaced by his, because in upcoming video I will teach you pronoun, and where I teach you, where I will teach you uh, how you can use singular pronoun with singular verb, and many more. So stay tuned and watch till the end. And here is more example related to second rule of subject verb agreement, that is let me reiterate this uh, important rules. When a single article is used before any subject, and this subject is connected by and, then we have to use singular verb. And when two subject is connected by and these two subject contain particular article, then we have to use plural verb instead of singular verb. By this concept, this question is going to be very easy. How? Let's get start. The accountant, and the cashier. Here is two person. First one is the accountant and second one is cashier. How I am judge? I judge on the basis of article used before two nouns. First one is accountant and second one is cashier. As I told you, the when article is used before two subject, and those two subject is connected by and, we have to use plural subject. So is replaced by are, and that's done. And these are all given to you in homework, as you say. And moving on to my third concept, What is third concept? If two singular nouns are joined by and each and each every comes with them and singular verb is used and singular possessive pronoun. As I said pronoun, I will teach you all rules related to pronoun in upcoming video. Stay tuned. But before we go ahead, if two singular nouns, listen my word, if two singular nouns are connected by each, every and we have to use singular verb instead of plural verb. Let me clear you all concept with amazing example. And here is an example. First of all, you have to read yourself, and then every boy and every girl were given a packet of sweets. It can be true if you don't know the concept which I am told you. Two nouns, boy and girl, is connected by and okay. Let me describe it. Two noun, that is girl and boy, is connected by every and it contain and between. So by the rules of subject verb agreement, when two noun are connected with and is followed by every or each, we have to use singular verb. And here is a wrong portion. We have to replace were with was. Okay, got it? And this question is given to you for your self practice. Okay, here another important slide which is appear to you guys. If two subjects are joined by, as well as, with, along with, together with, not, in addition to, but, besides, except, accompanied by, like, unlike, no less than, nothing but, in sub all this word, when these verb when these word is appear to you in sentence, obviously, then you have to use verb with according to first subject as mentioned here. You have to use verb with according to first subject instead of second subject, and these are the most confusing slide. Listen my word, these are the most confusing slide for everyone. If you don't understand this, you gonna be mistake in very simple question. Let's have a look how it works in question. And once again, welcome to all of you. Sorry for removing myself due to some technical problem. I have to remove myself. So come on to the video. What I was saying, if two subjects are joined by, as well as, with, along with, together with, a lot, in addition to, but, except, no, less than, nothing but, and many more is used in a sentence, then what we have to do? You all have to do, you have to use verb according to first subject, not second subject. And let me clear all you by this amazing example. And the first example is written here. Crack it. Crack it first of all by yourself and then watch it. Let me read it. The captain along with, mark, his team are practicing very hard for the forthcoming match. Here verb is are. Here verb is are. So what you have to detect? You have to detect whether the subject is, whether the sentence contain these word which I am told in earlier, what, along with, as well as, but, except, nothing, in addition to, but, except. So along with is a word which is used from this list. So what I was saying, when this word is used in a sentence, you have to do what you have to do. You have to do use verb according to first subject instead of second subject. Then first subject is captain, not his team. Captain is a subject, so you have to use is instead of are. And I want to make sure this sentence can be also written in this manner. What is manner? This. The captain is practicing very hard. Let me underline my sentence, what I am saying. This sentence can also be written in this manner. The captain is practicing very hard for the forthcoming match along with his team. This statement can also be written in the last section of sentence. So the subject is what? Subject is the captain. The captain is. So in this type of sentence, you always have to break the sentence into all possible ways. One possible way is first subject and then verb. This is clear to all? Okay. Go ahead. And here is another sentence is written for you here. The headmaster. The unique way to detect whether the verb is used according to subject or not is you have to break down the sentence into simpler form, and what I am doing here for you. The headmaster, and directly jump onto the verb which is used in a sentence. The headmaster have. The headmaster have come to attend the meeting with all his senior teacher. This statement can also be written in the last section of sentence. Getting my point? These statement can also be written in the last section of the sentence. So by this technique, we have subject the headmaster and the headmaster is a singular subject. So we can use singular subject to this. We cannot, we must have to use has instead of has, because the headmaster is singular subject. Getting my point? Okay. And here is also much similar example written. What we have to do, you have to do first, break down the sentence into simpler form. What means break down the simpler form? Break down the sentence into simpler form. The teacher, and direct jump into subverb. The teacher have left for the trip as well as his student, and this section is this section can be written in the last section of sentence. The teacher have left for the trip as well as his student. You can say okay. Then the teacher is singular subject, so you have to replace have with has. The right answer is has. Okay. And another rule is coming here. What is meaning? If in a sentence two subjects are joined by a preposition, then verb will agree with first subject. Let's know it in a very complete manner. What is written and what we have to understand. Let me know you one thing. When preposition is used, and after preposition, this is the secret, after preposition object is used. Listen, after preposition object of subject is used. Let me clear it with amazing example. If you not understand here, then you will able to answer all this type of question once you go through my example which I am written for you in PPT. Okay. And this is the secret rule of subject verb agreement. First is the box of eggs are lying on the table. One who has not knowledge of subject verb agreement, he can say this sentence is absolutely 110% right, but you not know, guy, you never know what. One can consider x is a subject, but x is not a subject here. X is not a subject here. What I am saying, x is not a subject here. Here subject is the box, and according to the box, r is not correct used here. So what you have to do, you have to replace r with age. So what is the secret? What is the secret of this sentence? After preposition, generally, I told you, object is written. Subject is not over there. So after preposition, you have to neglect, or you have to neglect those words. Getting my point? Okay. Here another confusing examples is written for you based on according to previous concept. What is years of failure has slapped him. After preposition, subject cannot be used. What I am saying, after preposition, subject cannot be used. It is also known as object, or you can say complement of subject. Complement and object are more likely to similar, but not exactly. In a upcoming video, you will able to know what is complement and object exactly mean. But here, of and this is, oh, failure is not your subject, and what is then subject? Years. Years is your subject, and according to years, has is correct. What we have to do, you have to replace has with have. Okay, this is very simple. After preposition, you have to cut this word, and before preposition you can consider it could be a subject of my sentence. And yeah, again, most asking question, arise in is a preposition, and after in it can't be subject. It can't be subject. Then what is subject? Arise. Arise. And arise is a singular subject, so you have to replace have with has. That's it. Okay. And another rules is open for you. What is, if two subjects are joined by neither nor, either or, not only but also, nor none but, the verb will agree with nearest subject. Verb with used when two noun or two subject is connected with either or, neither nor, but also, not only but also. Then what we have to do, you have to use verb according to nearest this word. Nearest this word. Let me clear you through exciting example. And here is an example. What is, neither the size nor the color of the gloves were right. Then what I am saying you, when two subjects are connected with neither nor, either or, but not also, not only but also, then you have to use verb according to second, what second? Second subject, nearest subject. Then gloves is not going to be your subject, because of is used, and after preposition the possibilities of using subject is 0%, absolutely 0%. So gloves is not your subject. Then the color, nor and nearest nor, the color is a subject of this sentence. According to the color, word is wrong. Word is wrong used. Wrongly used. Word is wrongly used. So you have to correct it by replacing it with was. Replacing it with was. Got it? Okay. And sorry, another slide and another important question. Neither the girl nor her parents was present to receive the award. According to rule, when neither nor is connected with two subject, or you can say two subject is connected with neither or nor, then the verb is used according to second subject, or you can say nearer subject. Then the verb, here is a verb and here is a its nearer subject, nearest subject. So here nearest subject is her parents, and parents is a plural verb, so plural subject, sorry, plural subject, and so you have to use plural verb with it. So correct answer is going to be were instead of was. Getting my point? Okay. And uh, these are all exciting and important, and you can say most asking question is given for you. Pause the video and try it with yourself first of all. And this is the last question of my session. Thank you for all to watching till the end. Let it kill, die, and slaughter. Either he or his friends is managing this show. When either or is used between two subjects, then verb is used according to the nearest subject. I repeat and repeat this many times. According to this rule, his friend is going to your subject. His friend is going to your subject. And according to his friend is a plural subject. Then you have to replace is by are. Simply are. And done. So this is all about subject, verb and agreement. I hope you will all enjoy my session. Keep watching, and once again very thank you to all. Thank you.